In the mid-20th century, as new housing developments proliferated across the Santa Clara Valley, so did the number of swimming pools. Out of those pools emerged thousands of young girls eager to swim. And from those young female swimmers emerged a new sport. And from that new sport emerged a coach who would mold those young women into Olympic gold medal winners. The coach was Chris Carver. The sport was synchronized swimming, a hybrid of athleticism, glamour, showmanship, and chlorine. Carver was instrumental in elevating synchronized swimming onto the global stage and establishing the United States as a top-tier nation on that stage.
She brought an artistry to this sport that surpassed anything that was going on out there. She set the bar as a synchronized swimming coach.
Carver's exceptional legacy had neighborly beginnings. In 1968, she began tutoring grade school girls in water ballet at the tiny Cloverdale Cabana Club in Campbell. She called her performers the Dolphinettes. Carver's reputation got around. Soon, parents were lining up to sign up their daughters for her magical productions.
I saw a water show that she had put together at the Cabana Club, and it was the best thing I'd ever seen. The girls were beautiful, and they had makeup and costumes, and they looked like they were having a lot of fun.
During that era, the biggest synchronized swim club in the Valley was the Santa Clara Aquamaids at the International Swim Center. By 1984, Aquamaids founder Will Luke had become such a fan of Carver's work, he hired her as the club's head coach. Carver spent the next 7 years developing athletes to match her vision of what synchronized swimming could become, with creative moves and powerful muscularity that would wow judges around the world. At the same time, the sport itself was fighting to be recognized as an official Olympic discipline instead of being dismissed as sparkly Hollywood fluff.
We were up at 5 o'clock, swimming from 5 to 7:30 before school, and then swimming from 2 to 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
But we weren't recognized as anything but just an art form, and we wanted to make it more of a competitive level sport.
At the 1984 Olympics, Carver's sport dipped a small toe in the pool with solo and duet events. But she was pointing toward the 10-woman team competition that finally came online at the 1996 Atlanta Games. Carver was named the national team coach and mapped out a game plan that involved experts from the physical training, motivational, and dance fields. They meshed with her own choreographic talents and relentless training method.
Chris had very high expectations. We're not allowed to say can't. There was always some way to accomplish what she wanted us to achieve.
With 4 of Carver's own Aquamaids on the roster in Atlanta, the American team went fishtailing and backtucking for gold. Not only was that quest successful, the USA posted the first perfect score in Olympic history.
We were just in complete amazement that all of the training had paid off. It was a surreal, dreamlike experience.
Oh, I was so happy, and we did so well. It was breathtaking.
Carver remained the national coach for 2 more Olympiads, with many Aquamaids on our USA squads. The 2004 team claimed a bronze medal, and 2 Aquamaids won bronze medals in the duet competition. Through this period, Carver was named United States Coach of the Year 15 times, and the Aquamaids won 14 national club championships. She no longer coaches the U.S. national team, but is still making big waves in her sport. In the summer of 2015, in the first ever sanctioned male-female mixed duet world championships, Carver coached the American team of Bill May and Christina Jones to a gold medal.
She was trying to help the girls develop as human beings, things that would matter as a well-rounded human being.
Because of her influence, we're better athletes, we're better daughters, we're better mothers, very strong, well-rounded women, and I think it's directly by her influence.
Carver's coaching journey has been an unforgettable one, from that tiny neighborhood cabana club to the Olympic pool decks where she built champions. If there were an underwater Mount Rushmore for her sport, Carver would be on it. But tonight, she'll have to settle for her face on a San Jose Sports Hall of Fame plaque that will make sure the splash that she created in the South Bay ripples forever.